is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey Alejandra, this is Fernando. Call me when you get a chance, please. Thank you. All right, so I just left a voicemail to a loan officer because we gotta get this deal done. We're supposed to close this week. I don't think we are. So we need to figure out what we gotta do to get this deal done. We are on our way to show a property in Dallas, Georgia, with a client. Property does need some work, but it's at a good price, and they're willing to put in and do the work. So we're gonna go ahead and go and check it out. So my client is looking for a property that has a lot of space because he has a lot of equipment that he needs to store. And this property stood out because it has a lot of space. Unfortunately though, after walking through the house needs way too much work. It is small and it's just not ideal for them. So like when somebody reaches out to us and they want to buy a house, we typically do a needs analysis. It's just finding out what they wanted or what they're looking for in a house. After knowing that information and knowing their full needs analysis, I was actually able to narrow it down, and I found one property in Powder Springs that seems like it's gonna be perfect. The only problem is that it just got listed today and we're not able to tour the property. They're only showing the property for about an hour on Thursday. So I went ahead and made the appointment and we're gonna tour that property on Thursday. So y'all know that open house that we hosted last week where we were negotiating repairs in the middle of it? Well, we got multiple offers. I'm actually very excited for them because they're upgrading to another house. For them to purchase a new house, they do have to sell their property, and I'm so excited for them because we got some really good offers on the table, and I'm excited to chat with them and just get this property under contract. But yeah, I think it's the perfect one. I think he's a perfect buyer for the property.
Yeah.
Because he really appreciates it, and he really like fell in love with what you guys did with that guy. So I just pulled up to an open house for this house that is in almost 2 acres. And there's a whole bunch of people here. We got to the property on time and there was just a line of cars of so many people looking at this house, from like investors, buyers. Like this property is on 1.7 acres in Powder Springs, which in a very good school district, by the way. So it's like in an ideal location. Like there's houses next to it that are just worth so much more money because they're bigger houses. This specific house though fits perfectly for what they're looking for. And I'm not gonna lie, we were here for about 45 minutes and we saw so many people, maybe about 50 or 60 cars that showed up. And I saw some heavy hitters here. I saw some big time investors show up. And I know they're gonna be submitting some offers. So we're gonna put everything we know on this offer, and we're gonna use every negotiation tactic to win over this house, because this is the unicorn. This is the house they're looking for in their budget, in the area they wanna be in. So we have to pull all the stops to get them this house. So I am meeting the appraiser at my listing and he's 2 minutes late. I mean, I'm not expecting people to show up exactly at 10. I got here a little bit early, so I got here about 10 minutes early, so I'm just waiting for them. I just like to give them all the facts. I'm not trying to steer the appraisal in a certain way. I'm just gonna let him know the state of the market of this house. Sometimes the appraisal companies only hire local people and send local people that understand the market very well. Sometimes these appraiser companies like just hire anybody, and sometimes we have those issues where I can have somebody that lives like 2 hours from here to come and appraise a house, and they don't know the market, they don't know what to look for, they don't know what's important. Because like, I'll give you an example. There's certain things that in certain areas have more value than other places. Having a 3-car garage in Canton, does it add value? Yes, it's definitely valuable. It adds a little bit of value. It's not going to make your house worth $50,000 more. Say like in a place like in downtown Atlanta where there's like no space, but a big portion of buyers will pay more for a house, and sometimes a lot more for a house, just to have the convenience of having a garage. 10:30, nowhere to be found. And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know who it is. I was just told they're supposed to come and appraise the house at 10. I don't understand, but this happened to me on my other listing too. And we did have an appraisal problem. We did have one. And I'm praying, God, we don't need another problem. But this house is supposed to close in a week and a half. So it's gonna be good. A week and a half we're supposed to close that house. Let me show you this video. So look, check this out. I just pulled up to. You see that house? An open house for this house. You see that? Well, do you know your dad's it's an awesome agent?
Yeah.
And God is always with us. Mm-hmm. There was a ton of people at that house. You saw all those cars, right? Mm-hmm. A bunch of those people put offers on the house too.
Like how much?
A lot of them, but I guesstimate there's probably about 50 people that showed up to see this house at the same time that we did. It's a ton of people there. I don't know how many offers, but I know there was a whole bunch of offers. Mm-hmm. And guess what?
Somebody bought the house?
No. Guess what? Guess what happened? I just got the email. And guess what happened? Because my people, my clients submitted an offer. And guess what happened?
So they're gonna buy the house?
Their offer got accepted. So my clients are getting the house.
I love when my husband teaches our kids about the business, especially when we have a big win, when something amazing has happened, when we get to share that with them so they know what's going on and they're aware of like the excitement and everything. I think it's very important for the kids to know.
My dad really cares about his clients. He goes above and beyond for his clients. He always looks for the right house for the family, and yeah.
And there were offers that were higher than us, but we still beat them.
What?
Yeah.
But if they were higher than yours, how could you beat them?
Because it's not just about the price. It's about everything that's in the offer. It's about everything else. So our offer was not the highest, but it was the best offer.
So we got basically the offer that your clients are going to buy the house, but everybody else couldn't buy the house because
they picked us.
Our offer was the best.
Our offer was not the highest,
but it was also the best because it had mostly all of it in it.
It was a complete package, so that's why we got the offer. So our clients, so guess what? We put another house under contract.
So that's basically 12 out of 100?
Yes. No, 13.
Ooh,
13, yeah! So we got 2 clients under contract this week, so we are behind on our goal and we have to make up for it. I know the spring and the summer is coming up, and I'm just excited for all the families we're gonna help. I'm excited for everything that God is doing, to be honest with you. I have felt everybody's support. Thank you for the people who are tuning into our episodes. Thank you for everybody that I meet all the time and they're telling me, hey, I watch your videos. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you, everybody. And I'm excited for next week because we have a special surprise.